Hey there, grade 9s. Welcome to lesson 6 of chapter 5. In this lesson, we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing polynomials by a monomial. So we have a couple examples that we'll go over first. So here we have a monomial times a monomial times a binomial, and a monomial times another binomial. And then here we have some division. So binomial divided by a monomial, binomial divided by a monomial, and another one. Okay, so we're going to go through these examples. You can try these out first if you want, and then I'm going to actually explain how everything is going to work. So in the first one, I'm going to have 2a times 5a. So in this situation, because I'm multiplying an a times an a, okay, that is going to give us an a squared. Okay, when you multiply an a by itself. And then basically what we need to do is we need to multiply our numerical coefficients together. So 2 times 5. So when we go 2 times 5, we're going to get 10. And then a times a is going to be a squared. So that's essentially what we're going to get for our answer. So 10a squared. So in this one, once again, similar to last time when we were multiplying constants, the 4b multiplies to both of the numbers inside of the brackets. So we have 4b times 3b is going to give us 12b squared. And then we have 4b times 2b is going to give us 8b. So that becomes our answer. 12b squared plus 8b when we multiply it out. So here we have negative 3c, and it's multiplied by negative 5c and positive 1. So negative 3 by 5 is going to be 15. C by c is going to be c squared. Negative 3c times positive 1 is going to be negative 3c. All right? Hopefully that makes sense. Now, if we move down to our division, we're doing kind of the same thing as what we did last time. So this 3g gets applied to both this 3/9 squared and this 9g. So basically what's happening is I'm taking my 3, dividing it by 3, and I'm getting 1. Okay? I have a g squared divided by a g is going to leave me with a single g. Okay? Here I have 9g divided by 3g is going to give us just 3. Okay? These g's basically cross each other out. Okay? Let's go on to the next one. We have negative 18f squared plus 12f divided by 6f. So 6 divided by negative 18 divided by 6 is going to give us negative 3. F squared divided by f is going to leave us with an f. Okay. Here we have plus 12f, so the f's cross each other out, and we're left with just 2. 12 divided by 6. Okay. Here we have 24d squared plus 8d divided by negative 4d. Okay. So 24 divided by negative 4 is going to give me negative 6. D squared divided by d is going to leave me with d. 8 divided by negative 4 is going to give me negative 2. D divided by t is nothing. Okay, so that gets rid of that. So those are kind of the first examples, and that's kind of how we're going to go about doing these questions. You are going to get some obviously more difficult questions as we go, and we're going to deal with some of them right now. So you're going to have some, usually some of them are going to be related to when we're talking about area. Okay. So, let's do this first one here. I'll use a different marker because that blue seems to be dying out a little bit. Let's put the lid back on. Okay. So, if we've got something like this. So, if we've got 2x, 3x plus 4. So, this is another area question that we can talk about. So, once again, we're dealing with positives. Okay, so this is going to be one length, and this is going to be maybe our base or our height, depending on how you want to do it. So we're going to have our 2 dimensions. So we're going to have 3 x's. So let's just pretend they're all the same terms. So 3 x's, and then we have positive 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then it's multiplied by 2x. So 1, 2. So I can actually take this, and then I can just kind of determine what's going to be in the middle. Okay, so if I've got an x by an x, that's going to be an x squared. That's going to be an x squared. That's going to be an x squared. I'm going to have some more. Okay, and then here I have a longer piece. Okay, so my final answer when I actually do it, 2 times 3 is 6x squared plus 8x. What was my area? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 x squareds and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 x's. So I end up getting that same area based on my answer. All right, let's try another one. Okay. Let's try one with division here. Okay. So if we have something like negative 10m squared divided by 2m. Okay. So how would we do this in relation to area? Okay. Well, let's think about it. My area is my numerator in this situation. So my area is actually going to be the negative 10m squared. So I need to create my negative 10m's squared. Okay, I know that one of my things is going to be 2m. So if I say that this length is going to be 2m, this is going to tell me what my answer is going to be based on the top form here. Okay, so my top should be whatever I have at that top view. In this case, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5m, which actually becomes my answer. Okay, negative 5m. So negative 10 divided by 2 is going to be 5. M divided by m m squared divided by m is going to be m. So I end up having 2m times 5m is going to give me 10m squareds. All right. So those are the types of situations that we're going to do. We're going to do obviously more practice in our Zooms. So make sure that you log on and get practicing on that homework. All right. Good luck.